decode yourself.
So, Toastmaster Anjali, decode yourself, Toastmaster Anjali.
Thank you. I know your secret. I know who stays awake past midnight and who sleeps like a rock. I know who, when stressed, wants to fight, who wants to run away, and who just hides under the blanket with a tub of ice cream. No, I'm not a fortune teller. And I'm definitely not reading your diary. I'm just observing the ancient blueprint you are born with. Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, let me take you today on an interesting journey with my speech titled Decode Yourself. Tell me honestly, how many of you read the horoscopes? We all love trying to figure out who we are throughout our life. But what if I tell you that an exact system of understanding your personality, your quirks, and even your physical body was created over 5,000 years ago? And I can prove to you right now that it is 100% accurate. To do this, I want you to visualize three friends who are planning a road trip. Are you ready? Friend number one, Vineet. He is the initiator of this trip. He is the one who said, let's go to the mountains. No, wait, the beach. Vineet is always confused between this and that. Keeps on switching his jobs every now and then. Routine bores him to tears. Mood swings faster than Wi-Fi signals. Full drama for 2 minutes and then back to normal life. Friend number two, Pranav, steps in to save the day. He opens his color-coded Excel spreadsheet. He has mapped out the gas station, the itinerary, and the exact budget. Pranav is ambitious, goal-driven, and a natural leader. But do not mess with his schedule and his things at desk. And absolutely do not let him skip the lunch because he doesn't get hungry, he gets hangry. Then there is friend number three, Keshav. He is sitting in the back seat, completely unbothered. He just brings the snacks and wants everyone to get along. Keshav hates arguments and would rather stay quiet than prove a point. He is the guy who hasn't changed his job in 10 years. He is sweet and forgiving. But be warned, if you hurt him enough, he might forgive you. But he will never forget. Now raise your hands and be 100% honest. How many of you are Vineet in this room? Initiator, overthinker, confused, restless but alert, and hates routines. How many of you are Pranav? Fiery energy, organized, planner, perfectionist, and easy to get angry. How many of you are Keshav? The chill pill guy, unbothered, no drama, no competition, loyal, patient, and sweet. Right now you are probably smiling because you know exactly which friend you are. This isn't astrology. This isn't a magic trick. This is Ayurveda. When we hear Ayurveda, we usually think of heavy texts, herbal teas, or spa treatments. But according to our ancient texts like Chark Samhita, we all are born with the dominant energy known as dosha. There are three doshas. The fast-moving Vata, which is Vineet. The fiery, organized Pitta, which is Pranav. And the calm, grounded Kapha, which is Keshav. These doshas define your appearance, the way you look, your habits, your thoughts, your reactions. Have you ever wondered why you sweat a lot while your colleague is pleading to switch off the AC? Why one person stays calm in the same situation while another is always restless? Why you sweat a lot while your colleague is cool? Sorry. Why you gain weight by just looking at a piece of cake while your friend eats all sort of junk food and still stays slim? The answer to these questions were decided the moment you were born. This is your internal operating system. And you wouldn't try to run Apple software on a Windows computer, would you? As an Ayurveda enthusiast, I have spent time decoding these blueprints for others. If you are a Vat who can't sleep at night, you don't need more stimulation. You need warming food and grounding practices. If you are a Pit who is always burning out, you don't need more hustle. You need cooling and soothing rituals. If you are a Kaph who seems stuck, you don't need comfort. You need movement and spice. The solution is already there in your kitchen, in your schedule, and in your daily rituals. So if you are sitting there thinking, oh, that's me, meet me after the meeting. Let's stop guessing and start balancing your system. We spend our entire life trying to fit into boxes that are never meant for us. As T.M. Roshan said, you aren't built to be the copy of your neighbor. You are unique. You are built to be the most authentic, balanced version of you. Because in the end, you are not a problem to be solved. You are a masterpiece to be decoded. Thank you.